Yo, what's good, guys? This is Theo here coming to you live with part 12 of SoloLearn Introduction to C++ Programming. So let's get started. We are on the for loop. And so let's look at this. A for loop is a repetition control structure that allows you to efficiently write a loop that executes a specific number of times. So we say for the initialization variable, what number we want to start at. The condition we want to evaluate to true to make sure the loop keeps running. And then what we want to increment it to be. And then inside of here, we will perform our logic. So the init step is executed first and does not repeat. Okay, this is just gonna be declared one time. Next, the condition is evaluated and the body of the loop is executed if the condition is true, if it results to true. In the next step, so this is a good point. The condition, it's constantly being checked and evaluated against. In the next step, the increment statement updates the loop control variable. What do they mean by loop control variable? The variable we set here, okay, is going to be incremented each time. Then, or in most cases, then the loop's body repeats itself, only stopping when the condition evaluates to a value of false. So here is a good example. We have for int x equals 1. So start our loop at the variable 1, continue until 1 is less than 10. Each time we go through the loop after we perform our logic, we want to increment x by 1, okay? So when this finally reaches 10, this will not run this block of code. The init and increment statements may be left out if not needed, but remember that the semicolons are mandatory, okay? So, all right. Which one is the correct syntax for the for loop? Okay, so let's look at these two. A and C, you might think, are pretty similar. The main thing is you do not need a semicolon after the incrementation. You only need one after the declaration and the condition. So it's going to be C. Awesome. Next up, the example below uses a for loop to print numbers from 0 to 9. Okay, so here we start at 0. We go until A is less than 10. We increment A by 1 each time. And then we're going to print out to the console A and then another line. So here we get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 9. And then obviously because 10, makes this for loop evaluate to false, it's not going to enter that block of code. In the init step, we declared a variable a and set it equal to 0. A is less than 10 is the condition. After each iteration, the a plus or equal to 1 increment statement is executed. When a increments to 10, the condition evaluates to false and the loop stops. Awesome. So fill in the blanks to print x's value to the screen 10 times. So say for int x equals 1, x is less than or equal to 10, and let's increment x by 1, and we're going to print it out to the console each time on a new line. Awesome. So, the for loop. It's possible to change the increment statement. So here, for int a equals 0, a is less than 50, and here instead of the typical a++, here we're incrementing a by 10 each time. So as you can imagine, it's going to start at 0, and then it's going to go to 10, to 20, to 30, 40, and then it's not going to run because it's not going to be less than 50. You can also decrement in this statement. So here we start at 10. We say as long as a is greater than or equal to 0, so we're doing sort of a reverse loop. This might be useful if you want to do reverse a string or a list or some sort of data structure collection. And then here we're going to decrement a by 3 each time. So here we go 10 to 7 to 4 to 1, and then it's no longer greater than 0, so it's going to break out of this loop. When using the for loop, don't forget the semicolon after the init and condition statements. So fill in the blanks to print even values from 0 to 20 using a for loop, okay? So we'll say for int x equals 0, okay? X is less than or equal to 20, and then x, we want to increment x by 2 each time because that will result in an even value. And then let's just print out the value of x each time. Let me see, what did I do wrong? Print the even values, x is plus or equal to 2. Let me go back. I don't know why I got that wrong. 20x. For int x is equal to from 0 to 20. Hold on, let me look. For a is less than x is less than or equal to 21. 2 x. Huh. Let me look at the comments. I'm not sure why that's wrong. Plus or equal to 2, not x. Oh, okay. Got it. We weren't doing it wrong. We just forgot the semicolon. Sorry about that, guys. So we need x is less than 20, and then we need our semicolon. Okay, got it. And, oh, maybe we need 21. Let me see. Let me try that one more time. So x is equal to 0. Oh, we need a semicolon there, right? X is less than 20. X is plus or equal to 2, and then x. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so we had the right logic. I just carelessly forgot the semicolons. It's just a syntax thing. Not a huge deal. I mean, it is a big deal. It's not going to run, but just little details like that. So what we did was we said as long as x is less than or equal to 20, so 0 to 20, and then increment x by 2 each time, and then print the result to that console stream, and then on a new line, of course. All right, guys, so that was it for the for loop. That was part 12 of Introduction to C++ Programming here on SoloLearn.com. Everyone can code. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and please subscribe and support the channel. It means a lot. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.